Hello everybody, welcome to Project Not So Slow. Today we finally get our 380 SL to stick to the pavement. Previously we keep on having problems blowing the tires off trying to do our 0 to 60 testing, and also not understanding what RPM to shift at and what RPM we're doing. So in this video we're going to be putting some sticky Mickey Thompsons, fixing the RPM. Let's get to it.
Alright, so looks like the MLS head gasket is now holding all the boost. But what's going on now is we are pushing a lot of oil out of the dipstick. So today we're going to fix that. We decided to throw on some stickier tires on the back because this transmission is needs to get replaced. So we're like, hey, if we break it, let's just break the bad transmission and then we'll put in the new transmission. Since this car has a lot more power than it should, thanks to Benz First for supplying us with the turbo that made that happen, because I really think we can get this car in the low 5 seconds or even in the 4 seconds. Another thing, the alternator is not working for some reason. The battery keeps dying, so we're going to try to get the alternator to work, and hopefully Daniel will connect that RPM gauge so we can see what RPM the turbo spools and what RPM we need to shift. So for now, let's get to work. So 603 valve cover is the one originally from this car that everybody really liked. Just kidding. Yeah, this is where the blow-by is supposed to come out of. This is, I guess, I'm not really sure why they put it there.
Some secondary.
Anyway, so what we do, drill out these little rivets that are here. I already did all that because I'm quick like that. And then inside here, you have this beautiful system. It's already unscrewed by me. There's that rod. I'll put this back together. I want to show what happens, why it likes to blow the dipstick out. So this little thing right here has a spring in it. This one's already broken, but imagine it not broken. It has 2 holes up top right here, and so the blow-by needs to flow in here, and this is supposed to move out to allow the blow-by to go into the tube through here and out into the intake manifold. What happens is this stuff dries up and becomes so brittle it doesn't really move anymore. It just becomes stuck in one place. So then when you add a lot of boost, you need a lot more blow-by to flow, but it doesn't flow enough, so then it starts to push out the dipstick. That's what happened. So what we do is we take this thing and we throw it away. Garbage can is full. And here's one that we did this to earlier. This was just Daniel when he was younger doing it. So I just drilled a hole out the side over here where there's already a little hole provided. We just drill a much bigger one and put
Some type of fitting.
Yeah, some type of fitting. We had 2 of them. I don't think it's necessary to have 2 yet. We'll see about that because it doesn't look so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld this, clean it up, so make it look like there was never a hole there, and then just make a nice AN fitting in the back so it looks real beautiful in the engine bay.
Go straight to a catch can, and then from the catch can to the intake. But then also you want to put back the plate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, you definitely want to put this back. Just drill some holes.
Yeah, I have a hole basically where the rivet used to be. Drill out a hole and put some self tappers in.
Yeah, you definitely want to put this back because I did it my first time, and my oil catch can, after like 5 minutes of driving, was like filled.
That's not good. So,
yeah, so
definitely install this back after doing your upgrade.
Yes, so that the air can flow. Basically, the blow-by can enter here and then go all the way over there, so you don't get actual oil, just the blow-by.
Valve cover on. Honestly, I don't think it's horrible. It's not as classy as it was before, but I think it's still like, if we do like a bright colored cover, I don't think it'd be bad. With like a good
some leaves down there.
down on a charge pipe.
Yeah. Temporary. We just running out of time, so valve cover that's been modified. We'll clean it later. Plus, we need to order a new gasket. This one's a little
very cracked. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to get the RPM to work by the W signal on the alternator. A lot of other people say that's how you get them to work. We have the race car here with the glow shift gauge that has a signal wire that we want to test that to go straight to the back of the alternator. So that's
We're
currently
basically just testing the glow shift gauge how it's supposed to work with the W wire, if it works with the W wire.
Yeah. We've tested it before, but I don't think we've ever turned the alternator on.
Yeah, I guess you have to get the alternator excited.
Yeah. From the excitement wire. Yeah? It works? Maybe we have to adjust the... So we got our PM connected to the W wire over there, connected to the back of this to see if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work, but I hope... no, nothing. Whoa, 3,500. That's a lot of RPM. I was giving 35 before. I swapped the wires. So basically, positive is in the wrong place and signal is in the wrong place. I swapped them over, but now it's showing that it's about 1,000 RPM, which is correct to that engine. So then this is gonna rev it up, see if it goes up. Dude, it's working! Very interesting. Swap the wires and it went to correct idle RPM. Sucks that it's not showing the RPM. It's moving.
It's off by like 600 RPM.
Well, no, idle RPM. I said it's good.
Yeah, but here's about
I know. But bummer that it's showing off that much. Okay, let's try to switch these two wires and then try it again with the different glow shift system. Alrighty, iteration 200 to see if RPM work. Let's see. Okay, something's moving. Interesting. Okay, so RPM is moving. Huh. Interesting. So, holding the brake pedal. Now it turns off. I'm confused. See, I'm pressing the brake pedal and it... Huh. So after a long day of trying to figure out RPM, we have decided just to move the glow shift system that we had running on the race car. Well, we were testing on the race car, and we're just gonna move it onto the SL, also with the glow shift gauge. As you saw, the placement of it. Some people, a lot of people are not gonna like it. I don't really like it because now it doesn't look as classic. But the steering wheel is always in the way of everything, man. But now we'll see correct RPM. It is much brighter on camera than it is in person. And then I have it also lined up with like all the lights. You turn the headlights on, it dims down. Still, it's a lot brighter on camera than it is in person, so it's much darker and it looks a lot cleaner. But hey, at least we'll see good RPM. So, took the wheel off the race car. As you guys have seen before in the race car, it's like basically like almost completely flush actually.
Sticks out just a tiny bit.
Put it on the SL and it like disappeared into it, like completely gone. Like 3-finger gap between the outside, actually like a 4-finger gap between the front of the tire to the outside of the body, and it's in there. It's like rubbing up against everything. So we have some spacers that we're gonna put on because it's literally like you looking at it, you can't even see it for like a couple minutes. It's really in there. You gotta get some real deep dish wheels in order to make these work. The front ones see like stick out decent more. That is in there. So we're gonna steal spacers from the SDL and slap on some really cool wheels on the SDL instead. Yeah. Start it up. Okay, let's see. Gotta let the glow plugs warm up for a second. What? Okay, starting. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Okay, there you go. Now RPM works, and it's being steady. It's not jerking around anywhere. Does that sound like 200? 2,000? I don't think that's 7,000. I mean, idle sounds correct, but I don't think it's at 7,000.
Okay, so spent a lot of time, got nowhere. Yeah, 2 full days basically, got nowhere other than the blow by. Got the valve cover on.
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
painted because we didn't have time. We were really trying to get the RPM sorted out. I don't know if that little sensor, because we even swapped another alternator, a newer style alternator that we were hoping was gonna work, because in the race car it works perfectly. But for some reason, the new alternator still not working. I don't know if it's the alternator or the glow shift adapter that goes on the alternator. Just went cuckoo. I'm not sure.
Now,
anyways, it's not working.
Yeah.
So we are just gonna. Oh, well, what is working though? Boom. Got some grippy Mickey Thompsons.
Grippy Mickeys.
We should put some air in them.
Yeah.
They were air down at the track, like 12 psi or something. Should we show the people what's to come? Hey, this is finally my car is getting a little bit of love. Yeah, we need it for the grip on the SDLs since they're so long. The car actually is gonna sit a lot lower. It's just gonna, like, the tires are gonna just a little for drag racing. Perfectly parked next to our new project that's coming up. A lot of people have been asking for us to build a non-turbo OM606. It's been Daniel's daily driver for just a little bit, but I got it for extremely cheap because some shop was replacing the injection pump on it and kind of screwed up the injection pump by leaving the timing bolt in the injection pump and turning the engine, and so it's all screwed up and they couldn't time it correctly. So I got it for super cheap. Put the pump in the correct timing. Could not use that mark anymore, but there's a few tricks that I have learned, and now it runs great. One of the biggest things I love about this car, love this thing, man. I used to dream about getting this for my SDL. But super excited about that. And our goal here is to take this NA606 and turn it into something that can hold more power than a stock turbo 606, basically without even the price of a turbo 606, which is very doable, and I'll show you why. Rodney from BenzForce has sent us everything we need to make this NA606 handle like upwards of 600 horsepower. Let's see, let's open a box. We already got carried away with Daniel and started digging in there, looking at all the goodies over here. Really awesome. Something I was super excited about was in these boxes right here.
Yeah, this is the most interesting thing to me.
So these are, I was actually surprised the wrist pins came in with the pistons. It's actually these pistons available at benzforce.com. These are turbo 606 pistons, brand new pistons with all the rings, with the wrist pin and the clips all included, because the NA606 have smaller wrist pins. We got pistons, we got the BenzForce X-beam rods. These are the last set of X-beam rods from BenzForce. He said there not many people are buying them, so he's going to stick to H-beam rods from now on. But he just sent us this last set, and comes with the bolts.
Yeah, I'm excited to slap this together.
This is so beautiful right here. I should order another one just to like have it on my nightstand.
On your nightstand?
Just to look at it. It's so beautiful. Anyways, also, damn, zoom in. Full engine gasket set, and including new head bolts. All new head bolts. I've never done that before. But we'll end this build. And connecting rod bearings, main cap bearings, and I mean everything you need for a rebuild on a 606 available at benzforce.com. This is going to be a sweet build.
The wastegate reference Basically, the booster reference is disconnected. Gotta fix it, and then we should be good. It's just really hot right now. So, should be fixed. Let's see now what it should do. Bit of a fail. We didn't charge our draggy, and we were ready at our testing grounds, and we need to post the video tomorrow. So we're gonna use some cheap app to see what we can do for 0 to 60. Hopefully it's accurate enough.
Sucks so bad.
It
I was
sucks
really excited.
so
I thought it would be like 4 seconds with these bad boys.
But we'll get a baseline. We'll know about how much we're doing. So
yeah.
Blew off again.
Probably looks better with these 16-inch wheels. Did you let off or something? Did it blow off again?
It blew off. So I let off.
Did you at least go to 60?
I think so. I was already like.
Oh, this is 6.8.
It says 6.8. That sounds very unrealistic because that was moving.
Yeah.
It felt really fast.
So what, you open the hood, double check?
Yeah, I popped it again. I just tested it, it was going 7.
Okay, open the hood.
Dennis touched the exhaust one too many times. The wastegate pipe.
Hey, what you gotta do for the video?
Yeah, because
get the car back up and running.
the pipe that was on, like the hose, actually like ripped off the wastegate. So Dennis was shoving his hand into the hot engine area. Don't touch it. Yeah, exactly.
Leave my fingerprints on there. Oh, brother. Everything's so hot.
Yeah, so now it should be good and hold all the boost without popping. Wow, that thing is, that was so loud. I felt it in my chest and it gripped. That was perfect. Man, that sounds nice. How does it feel?
Bro, did you smell that?
Clutch?
Yeah, it's so much clutch because the wheels didn't spin. I was clutch let off 100%, throttle 100%, and I'm like, oh, that RPM's a little bit higher than it should be.
Yeah, it did still a little bit funky when you.
Not too bad though. 5.3.
5.3?
5.3.
With the clutch going out?
Well, I don't think this clutch was made for this amount of horsepower and torque and this amount of grip. So,
dude, this thing is booking it. 5.3. That's
5.3,
crazy.
0 to 60. Yeah, pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good. Let me see.
Phone, right here.
Let me see the 5.3, 0 to 60. That's amazing, dude. That's sick. Yeah, this thing was booking it. Like, it was going good. You launched way better than I did. When you left, I was like, it smells like, I was like, what's that smell?
There's a lot of clutch. Yeah. Because I feathered it at first because I was scared if I dropped the clutch 100%, I was going to rip something apart.
Oh.
So at first I'm like, feather, and it's like going. RPM is like, I was like, okay, this is good RPM. I let off the clutch 100% and floor it, and the clutch didn't hold. I was like, but then second gear, it felt like it held great. So, and then I revved that out. And so 5.3, 0 to 60, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to call it good.
Yeah, I'm going to call it good.
On it.
That's perfect.
This is not a race car. It would probably need a much stronger transmission with the amount of horsepower if you're trying to beat on it like that. But for what this car is, it's going to be amazing. Cruising around town, in case you got to overtake somebody, it will overtake a lot of cars. There.
Yeah. Go.
Responsiveness of the turbo, we are sitting still.
Neutral.
And watch the disc gauge. like 17, 18 psi in neutral.
In neutral. That's a really responsive, quick spooling turbo.
That's a lot of black smoke too.
Little cloud, but dang, responsiveness is.
That's awesome, dude. We were super blown away how the S257 spooled to about 9, 10 psi in neutral.
Yeah.
But this is like 17, 18 psi. That's amazing. I love it. I'm kind of digging the valve cover being the same color as the turbo almost.
I do, yes.
I'm thinking about maybe clean it up and leave it.
Just
like
fully
aluminum.
Clean it and just make it same color exactly as the turbo.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks really cool. This turbo is doing amazing with what we're trying to do with it. Super responsive, and it just spools, sounds beautiful. Turbo whistling, everything. Really, really unfortunate we weren't able to get the RPM to work. We really wanted to show you guys, put into perspective how quick this turbo really spools. In person, it feels super responsive. It just basically right when you touch the throttle already just starts putting you in your seat. So really big bummer that RPM didn't work, but we are gonna put this turbo onto our NA606 build to test and show how quick this turbo spools. So look out for that. Huge shout out to Benz for sponsoring us with this turbo. Again, it's just extremely responsive, extremely powerful, and is perfect for any daily driver build. It's a S252 with a .48 housing from Benz Force. Also, another thing, as you can see, the dipstick stayed put.
Yeah, let's show that to the people.
Yeah, the dipstick stayed down the whole time. Our modification.
No oil around here, so I'm not sure if we filmed the valve cover being done, but it looks pretty cool. It's kind of to me, seeing a 603 so often and now not having a hole up there, it's kind of funny.
It looks nice. It's gonna look much cleaner, like keeping the stuff further in the back, because up front now it's just turbo intercooler pipe, and then it just looks super clean.
So we're gonna do something about the valve cover so that it looks very nice over here. This is us trying to figure out the RPM still. But yeah, on the catch can, oil catch can right there, literally labeled. That's funny. Oil catch can right there, and then the other part goes to the turbo inside here, keeping everything very nice and clean. Engine is breathing very well, and say all those 30 to 35 psi pulls and no dipstick.
And it's just perfect, running super good, down to a 5.3060. That's really fast. That's pretty impressive, especially for something that's not supposed to be that fast.
Yeah, but the clutch had to.
But the clutch.
To sacrifice the clutch a little bit.
Hey, but
it's to make the people happy. They really wanted to know.
We're not going to do second gear launch, otherwise the clutch would have been fried even worse than what it already did. So happy to where it is now. A lot faster than it should be, but we're enjoying it. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys. God bless America. You guys have a good night.